Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings New England Patriots chartered Boeing 767-300ER dubbed as AirKraft in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and his website address is www.troystoysinc.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular model, allow me to share you some information about the New England Patriots football team, if you would please. The New England Patriots are a professional American football team, as well as an original member of the AFL, the American Football League, and was established on November 16, 1959, and was founded by Boston business executive, the late Billy Sullivan, who was born in 1915 and passed away in 1998, and was awarded the 8th and final franchise of the developing AFL, the American Football League, as Sullivan selected the Boston Patriots as the name of the new football team, as the Patriots is actually a reference to the colonists of the 13 colonies who rebelled against the British during the American Revolution, as the United States of America declared its independence as an independent nation on July 4, 1776. Then fast forward to the year of 1970, when the AFL merged with the NFL. The Patriots were placed in the AFC, the American Football Conference Eastern Division, where they still play today. And as a result of the merger, they will end up changing their name from the Boston Patriots to the Bay State Patriots, only to have that name rejected by the NFL, the National Football League, shortly thereafter. And on March 22, 1971, the team officially announced that they would change its geographic name to what has become known today as the New England Patriots. And after 3 ownership changes within a period of 14 years, the team was finally sold to its current owner, Robert Kraft, in 1994 for $175 million US. By 2009, the value of the Patriots franchise, according to Forbes magazine, had increased by over $1 billion US to an estimated value of $1.361 billion US, making the Patriots the third most valuable franchise in the National Football League, only behind the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins, as the Patriots are currently considered, according to Forbes magazine, as the 6th most valuable sports franchise in the world, with a market value of $3.7 billion US. Whereas the headquarters of the New England Patriots is located where the team actually plays its home games, at Gillette Stadium, which is located approximately 21 miles southwest of downtown Boston, Massachusetts, and 20 miles northeast of downtown Providence, Rhode Island, in the Boston suburb of Foxborough, Massachusetts. The New England Patriots currently holds the record in division championship wins with 21 and in conference championship wins with 11, as the Patriots became the first professional football team to actually appear in 11 Super Bowls, which resulted in winning 6 of those, which ties the team with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the most Super Bowl wins in the history of the National Football League. However, the New England Patriots are also tied with the Denver Broncos for the most Super Bowl losses with 5, as the New England Patriots has become one of the most successful franchises in sports history as a result. Alright everyone, let's look at the box here. And what you see there is the aircraft type at the bottom, the Patriots decal in the logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, as well as the 1/200 scale diecast aircraft model information you see at the front of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box. What you see is the Patriots decal in its logo, the specifications of this aircraft, the width and the length of the aircraft, as well as the warning information. You can pause and read that if you like. In the meantime, I'm going to keep this moving. Now you're looking at the top of the box, where you see the aircraft type, the Patriots emblem as the logo, as well as the 1/200 scale diecast aircraft model that sits on top of this box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information at the top of the box I showed you earlier on. Alright, now you're looking at this nice little metal model stand that actually came with the model, and at the bottom of the model stand you see the Patriots emblem and the logo, the aircraft type, as well as the scale model information. And then on top here, you see that black pattern, The sole purpose of that black pattern is not only to protect your model, but also prevent it from being damaged or scratched when you put your aircraft on this particular model stand, okay? Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of the New England Patriots football team organization, as well as all the information at the front of the box, as well as the back of the box, and plus the model stand that came with the model. And since there's no gear replacement doors for this particular model, with no further ado, everyone, here is the actual model. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The J.C. Wings New England Patriots Charter Boeing 767-300ER, dubbed as AirKraft. Alright, allow me to share you some information about the New England Patriots Charter Boeing 767-300ER, the extended range version jetliner aircraft that became dubbed as AirKraft, if you would please. The New England Patriots announced in August 2017 that they will become the first NFL team to actually own an aircraft, as the 6-time Super Bowl champions unveiled their very first of 2 Boeing 767-300ERs that the team displayed at a ceremony that was held on the grounds of T.F. Green Airport in Warwick, Rhode Island, prior to its first inaugural flight to Tampa, Florida on October 4, 2017. And the reason that the Patriots purchased these planes was due to the rising cost of airplane chartering, from other airlines, as the Patriots organization acquired the Boeing 767s for the sole purpose of chartering the entire football team as well as the staff to all of its away games across the country during the football season. The team's chartered 767s are actually dubbed and affectionately called AirKrafts, which is in reference to the team's current owner, Robert Kraft, as these aircraft were actually purchased from Dallas-Fort Worth-based American Airlines, as one 767 will be used primarily as the main jet, while the other one will be utilized as a backup. And when not in use, the team's customized charter Boeing 767s are currently based at T.F. Green Airport, which is located in the Providence, Rhode Island suburb of the city of Warwick, Rhode Island, which is located approximately 33 miles northeast of Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Now let's talk about the livery scheme we see on this aircraft. Shortly after the New England Patriots organization purchased the 2 Boeing 767s in September 2017, the Patriots decided to give their newly acquired airplanes a complete makeover, as the jet's fuselage emblazons a red, a white, as well as a blue painted livery scheme, which features the Patriots billboard title as well as the team logo, which is also emblazoned on both sides of the aircraft's fuselage, as well as the engine column. Whereas the tail fin of the aircraft displays the 5 Vince Lombardi trophies, which truly showcases the organization's success of the New England Patriots, as both of their customized chartered Boeing 767s were painted by Aerial Pro, an aircraft painting facility that's located on the grounds of San Bernardino International Airport, that's located in San Bernardino, California. So, with all this information about the New England Patriots, why they purchased these jets, which is a great investment, as well as the nice looking livery on this aircraft, with no further ado, everyone, let's get down to the nitty gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see right here the nose gears, struts, the nose gear door. See the pitot tubes and the static ports, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, and the windshield wipers. And then you see the Patriots billboard title you see on the front part of the fuselage. This is the current Woodmark title logo for the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots, which was unveiled to the general public on July 3rd, 2013, as this logo replaced the script of their previous Woodmark title logo, which has been the football team's official Woodmark title logo ever since 1993. Now let's talk about the Patriots logo. This is the current logo for the New England Patriots, as this logo was first unveiled in 1993, which includes the gray face of a Minuteman wearing a red, white, and blue hat that begins as a tricorn and eventually transitions into a flowing banner-like design. And although this logo bears some superficial resemblance to the aborted 1979 logo, it eventually popularly known as the Flying Elvis logo, due to the many observing its resemblance to the profile of a young Elvis Presley, as this logo can also be seen on the engine column as well. See right there? And then let's take a look at these engines here. These are the General Electric CF6-80C2 B6 turbofan type engines that are used on this particular New England Patriots chartered Boeing 767-300ER extended range jetliner aircraft. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines, and they do not spin, but I'm going to let you see them anyway. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port side, where you see the engine strikes and the turbofan blades do not spin over here, as I mentioned earlier, but they still look realistic and appealing. Then you got the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, including the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear door, as well as the inboard landing lights here on the edge of the wing you see there. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes there. Turbofan blades don't spin over here as well. But you got the front visual view of the landing bogey gears, including the landing gear struts, as well as landing gear door, as well as the inboard landing light here on the edge of the wing on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear door, the landing gear lights inside of the nose gear doors, the nose gear struts, as well as the front visual view of the landing gears. Okay. Now you got a better side visual view of these landing gears on the side of the aircraft, featuring the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the edge of the wing on this side of the aircraft, where you see the red navigation light that sits there on the edge of the wing. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft, and what you see there is the AFT boat bin door, and above the AFT boat bin door is the American flag decal. This flag decal represents the country where the New England Patriots football team organization currently operates from, as one of the 32 American professional football teams in the NFL, the National Football League, whose headquarters is located in New York City, New York. And then over by the rear door is the registration ship number, November 36 November Echo. Registration ship number November 36 November Echo. This particular aircraft is the first of two chartered Boeing 767-300ER extended range jetliners that entered the New England Patriots football team organization, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on August 16, 1991, and was first delivered to Fort Worth-based American Airlines on September 17, 1991. And previously operated in the American Airlines fleet until it was finally withdrawn from the carrier's fleet on January 12, 2016, and was flown to the Roswell International Air Center facility in Roswell, New Mexico, the following day of January 13, 2016, where this aircraft was temporarily stored up at until April 20, 2016. Then this aircraft was flown to San Bernardino International Airport in San Bernardino, California, where this aircraft was temporarily stored up at until the New England Patriots football team organization acquired this aircraft sometime in September 2017. Now you're looking at the tail fin of the aircraft, and what you see there are the trophies that are displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft. And the trophies that are displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft are called the Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophies, as this particular trophy is awarded to the team who wins the big game, which is actually called the Super Bowl, every year, in which that game is played at the end of January or early February, as the Patriots has taken possession of this prestigious prize trophy 5 times: 2001 Super Bowl 36, 2003 Super Bowl 38, 2004 Super Bowl 39, 2014 Super Bowl 49, 2016 Super Bowl 51, and 2019 Super Bowl 53. And at the time of this video review posting, the New England Patriots became the Super Bowl champions for the 6th time on February 3rd, 2019, when they defeated the Los Angeles Rams in Super Bowl 53, which was played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Now you're at the back of the aircraft, and what you see is the APU auxiliary power unit exhaust hole, and there's a hole right there, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The New England Patriots football team chartered Boeing 767-300ER, better dubbed as aircraft from the rear view angle. Beautiful. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear doors, the pitot tubes, the static ports, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Patriots emblem, the Patriots logo, the front cargo containing loading door, the inboard landing lights, the nice little engines here featuring the Patriots logo on this engine column there as well as the front side visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side, including the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the edge of the wing on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light displayed on the edge of the wing. Now you're looking at the rear of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo containing loading door, the American flag decal, the registration ship number, as well as the Vince Lombardi trophy displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft. Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. Check it out. Probably pretty good, a little squeaky, but it's pretty good though. And it also tilts. It's just tilting by itself. And the nose gears swivel as well. You see there. Okay. So, with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at this aircraft from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front, which is mostly red, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. And then you slide over here where it's mostly white. You see the anti-collision beacon light there. And then there's another anti-collision beacon light there, the actual real one. Then the high frequency antenna there. And then you come here, the Wi-Fi box antenna, the ADF antennas in 3D, the satellite communications antenna. And then another tail fin, another antenna there. And then there's the tail right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizer. You see the little two dots right there, as well as over here. The sole purpose of these dots, they are called illuminator lights, is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings. You got the wing walkway, you got the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, fuel dump valve, as well as the edge of the wingtip. Let's check over this side. The wing walkway on this side as well. The engines right there, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. Fuel dump valve, as well as the edge of the wing on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the underbelly view of this aircraft, where you see the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, the open nose gear door, as well as the nose gear. And then we slide up this way, you see the high frequency antenna, see the anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the stand goes in at, another high frequency antenna, I forgot what that is right there. The tail skid bumper. The sole purpose of that tail skid bumper is not to do the damage to the aircraft when it takes off or when it lands. That's what that tail skid bumper is there for. And then the APU housing doors, and then there's the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Let's check over here. The gears here tilt like that. Then the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. The fuel dump valve, as well as the edge of the wing. Let's check out over here. The gears tip over here as well as the engines right there underneath, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. The fuel dump valve, as well as the edge of the wingtip on this side of the aircraft as well. Okay, since I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put on that nice little metal model stand you see behind the model. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, fine, got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitating, as you see it displayed there. Now I'm going to let you check it at all directions as I rotate it. Check it out. Looking at it from the port side of the aircraft. Now looking at the tail fin of the aircraft. Now you're looking at the starboard side of the aircraft, as well as the front visual view of the aircraft and the takeoff land position with the model on the stand. Since this model has no gear replacement doors, I'm going to go ahead and take this model to stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? Now let's talk about the seating configuration. The New England Patriots football team organization VIP customized charter Boeing 767-300ER seats 200 passengers in a single VIP configured cabin layout. In the entire main cabin, 200 VIP seats goes from here to here. You have a total of 200 VIP first class lie flat bed seats. And the New England Patriots football team organization currently employs this particular aircraft exclusively for the sole purpose of chartering its entire football team, as well as its staff, to their away games during the NFL football season. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model for your collection. This is definitely going to be a classic masterpiece items collector, I'll tell you that. I'm a Patriots fan myself, and with that said, please take care, God bless, stay tuned, there's more model content coming. Peace.